Libra, hi. This is Torina, and I'm here to do your November 2020 reading. Before I get into it, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. It helps me to grow my channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. It doesn't obligate you to anything. It just helps me out, and it's being very generous to me. I am new to the YouTube channel, and so I appreciate all the help I can get in trying to grow my channel. So, let's dive right in. Libra, this is a very, very general reading for the month of November 2020. And in the bottom of the deck, which is the energy surrounding you for the next 2 to 4 weeks, we have the Ace of Swords. What a great way to start, okay? Let's just be real clear here. Ace of Swords is fantastic. Now, the Ace of Swords brings in perfect clarity. It makes things crystal clear. This is a gift. It's a blessing from the universe. The universe has decided that you need some clarity on something, and you've done a really good job, and it just wants to gift you, okay? It's going to help you get through whatever situation you're needing to get through at the time. This is the sort of truth and honesty. Now, when the Ace of Swords comes in, and it could come in any possible different ways. It could be somebody telling you something from a friend. It could be you read something in the paper. It could be somebody talking to you completely honest and truthful, face to face. You could hear something secondhand. However you get this information, it is truthful. It is for your good. It may not always be easy to hear or pleasant to have to listen to at the time. It may bring a little bit of drama or conflict to you. However, know that it is for your best interest. The universe only does things that are in your best interest. Whatever this is that comes in that gives you clarity, will be ultimately really good for you. It may be really a wonderful thing when it comes in at that moment, or it could be a little bit harsh at the time. Just know that it is for your best interest. Now, I particularly like to see it because right in the middle of the spread, you have the Devil. Now, the Devil is a major arcana card. This is the universe. Universe is something you cannot avoid. It is in your life. It's something you're dealing with right now. The Devil talks about different things. And they're all negative, okay? We don't like to see the Devil, okay? I can't think of anything good to say about the Devil, except for maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. It could be just as simple as you're dealing with a Capricorn. Take it as it resonates with you. When you see the Devil, it talks a lot about negative habits. It could be negative thought patterns. It could be codependency. It could be manipulation. The Devil is the greatest manipulator of all. You may be feeling bound and chained to something. There may be addictions. Take it as it resonates in your world. But there's something negative here that we really would like to not be dealing with, okay? Just brings in drama, doesn't it? Do we want drama? No, I don't think we want it. We've had enough drama, right? Remember, as we go through this reading, we've got this Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords is like the Sun card. It overcomes all negative cards around it. This has the power to overcome them all. Keep that in mind. Now, as I'm turning these cards over, I just want to let you know that I pre-shuffled these, I pre-cut them, and I only take jumpers, and that's why I do this ahead of time, because sometimes it takes a long time for the jumpers to come out. No need for you to have to sit there and watch it all. It takes up a lot of time. Give me a minute here. So while I'm doing this reading, it's the last week in October, and although it is for the month of November, I do have a couple reversals here, and you know, I just want to make a point real clear. I usually don't take reversals. And I am very good about going through my deck beforehand so that I don't even get reversals. So the fact that these two reversals came out means something very significant, and we do need to read them that way, which we will do. But I also want to point out that while I am reading these cards, we are Mercury in retrograde, okay? And you tend to get a lot of reversals at that time. A lot of stuff coming back, right? A lot of things, loose ends to tie up, a lot of, you know, heart-to-heart conversations that need to happen, you know, just all that kind of stuff. So it's not surprising that we do have a couple reversals, past, present, future. However, because we have the devil right in the middle of your reading, and because we've got this beautiful Ace of Swords in your energy field, I'm thinking that this is somehow all just happening at one time. Okay, you know, maybe I'm just picking up on one story, but the deal is I'm not seeing this as past, this is present, this is future. I'm seeing this as all of this is taking place right now. This looks like one big story to me, and you're right in the thick of it. So Libra, let's just start by me literally translating these cards, and then maybe the story will form, and it will fit into your life a certain way. If it doesn't fit, it's not your story, okay? Just leave it. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, if I'm not seeing a lot of information here about fertility specifically. But when you do see the Ace of Cups upside down in the reverse position like this, it does talk about infertility. So, you know, if that's your story, okay. But this is temporary. Okay, this is a minor arcana card. This is not the universe. This is not a major arcana card. This is not the universe coming in saying, hey, you know, this is solid, set in gold forever. When you see the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, you're dealing with somebody that you had high hopes for. You really thought they were the one. You really thought it was going to work out. And somehow it just didn't measure up. They not only did it not measure up, they really kind of disappointed you. They did not rise to the occasion. You know, it wasn't just the fact that they were the wrong person for you. They could have been the right person, but they didn't perform correctly. You know, it just didn't go right. The Eight of Wands is all about communication and movement and quick movement. So this was very fast communication that came in to you. This is coming towards you. And all of a sudden, you are Four of Swords. Four of Swords is you are resting, rejuvenating, you're healing. When I see the Four of Swords card, my first thought is somebody's recovering from heartbreak, because the Four of Swords follows the Three of Swords, right? In the deck, Three of Swords is major heartbreak. And there we have three swords, all aiming right down at this guy's heart. So, you know, what I don't want to say this is a love reading, because I'm not seeing a lot of love right now, okay? But it does have to do with a relationship that could have, maybe there was some love at some time, or the promise of love, and somebody had some love, because somebody's heartbroken right here. Now, the Five of Swords, again, I'm seeing this as love, okay? Or lack of love. I'll just say a relationship, a connection, an energy connection between two people that were probably and very suited for each other. When I see the Five of Swords, I think soulmate, okay? And I think this was a soulmate connection where somebody's ego, out of the two, somebody's ego got a little too inflated and took over and had to win at all costs. And when one ego in a soulmate connection wins and has to win at all costs, both partners lose. Okay, the only energy that wins is the ego. So I do see, and this is a 5, which is challenges and obstacles. There's conflict here. This is a conflict card. So there was definitely some conflict within a relationship here. Somebody's ego got a little bit too big, and I think we know who it is, right? Sitting right here in the big old middle of this reading. This was toxic. We're just going to call it toxic. I'm not exactly sure how it was toxic, and it probably was very different for a lot of you because you all have a different story. But you're dealing with somebody who is very manipulative, toxic, I'll just say bossy. I'm just picking up bossy for some reason. You know, this is all about really fast communication and very passionate communication. I almost feel like somebody's yelling here. I don't know if that means anything to somebody, but you know, I almost feel like somebody is yelling. And normally I never would have thought that. You know, I'm gonna do a clarifier. I don't like to do clarifiers for the general reading because, you know, because it's a general reading, right? But I don't like this devil sitting right in the middle. So let's just do a quick clarifier. What came out? Ooh, magician. One more, please. One more for the devil, please, for Libra. Devil for Libra, November 2020. Chariot, okay. All right, so, got it. Let's move on, and we'll come back to this. You're dealing with somebody who is toxic for you. This, you know, you thought it was going to work out. You thought it could have been what you thought was a soulmate. Maybe it really wasn't a soulmate. A lot of conflict here. I see a lot of yelling here. Already heartbreak. Not a good match. And here you are over here. This is you, okay? I know this is you because the 4 of Swords is a Libra card. So I know this is your reading. And I know that you are the one that's heartbroken. Okay? So here you are looking at this connection, okay? This right here is something you put some work into this. Okay, this is something tangible in the 3D, the material physical world, which can include relationships. And here you are, you're looking back at this. This relationship's been going on for a while. Okay, you've already, it's come to fruition. You know, you're seeing the results. And you're looking at it and you're thinking, gosh, you know, I put so much time and effort into something. Is it really worth it? Because you're taking a break here. You are definitely taking a break. You are reflecting on this. You're looking at this and thinking, what's the deal? It's a 7 card. 7 talks about possibilities, potential. You're looking back at something going, what is the potential for this? Is there any potential? Is this going to make sense for me? When we look at the moon, this is a major arcana card. This is a universe coming in saying, you know, I know you have some fears. I know that you have a road that, you know, a life path that you really want to get somewhere. And I see that you're really just busting at the seams to get going, but there's some fear here. You don't know what's in front of you. You don't know if what you see is real. You don't know if what you're hearing is real. You want to get to the other side of these towers here. You want to get past these animals here. You want to get to the sun. The moon is in the front. You're in the moon right now. The moon talks about hidden stuff. Yes, it could be deceit. It could be lies. You know, it could be that. And, you know, with the devil sitting right there, it certainly could be. But the moon also talks about, you know, just hidden stuff that you don't know, but also fears. Okay, so you have a lot of that going through your head right now as you're reflecting, looking back at this relationship here. You may be juggling. The 2 of Pentacles, you know, 2 of Pentacles talks about juggling money, but it also talks about juggling emotions. You see, we've got some waves back here. high C's, we'll call them. And you're doing the dance. You're trying to figure out, you know, how am I going to balance everything? How can I make this work? Is it going to work? I will tell you this. The infinity symbol is here on the card to tell you that the universe has your back. And the universe is here with the moon, okay? The universe has your back. And you are connected, okay? You are connected. It's a number 2 card, which means union. So you are connected with the universe. You need to talk because you're balancing things right now, and you cannot keep up this pace for long. You're gonna have to make some sort of a decision. Something's gotta go. And here, okay, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. You've been working on something, just like up here. This card talks about taking a break from working on something. This is the card of working on something and not giving up. You know, you're really passionate about something. You really found something you really, really like, and you're not going to give up. You want to get good at it. You want to keep going. Unfortunately, this one's in the reverse. This may be telling you you're working on the wrong thing. This just isn't for you. Whatever you're working on here, it's really not for you. And, you know, I'm thinking that anybody else besides you, because Libra, you are emotionally involved here, but everybody else who is not a Libra, who is looking at this, can look at these cards, even if they don't read tarot, and can go, this is not for you. Now, I pulled these clarifiers for the devil, okay? And the reason I did that is because I wanted to just see, you know, I just wanted some clarification here. And what I'm seeing makes me feel really good, okay? And the reason I say that is because, number one, they're both universe cards. It's the major arcana. The universe is stepping in to help you, okay? First of all, you got the universe bringing you instant clarity, instant news, you know, real crystal clear information that will help you make a decision here, because a decision needs to be made. You know, you need to get out of this fear, overcome this fear. You know, stop this dance and get out of a situation that you're working on that really is not serving you. The Magician, this is telling me that you have all the tools, you have all the processes, you have the intuition, you have everything, all the resources you need to manifest whatever you want in your life. And the Ace of Swords is coming in to tell you that, okay? And one of the things that I believe that you, oh, and look at that, there's that infinity symbol again, right here. Isn't that amazing? It wanted me to put it down on that card too. So you got the universe has got your back again. Okay, you are divinely protected here, divinely guided, protected, loved. Strength, whatever you want. The divine is there. The universe is here. It's bringing you in whatever you need to have a successful life. Here's the one caveat with the Magician. Yes, the universe will give you all the tools and resources you need to make anything happen. You can have whatever you want in the world, but you have to take the action. The universe gives you everything you need to get it, but you have to actually do the work. You've got to put the work in. You have to take the action, and then yes, you can have it. You can have whatever you want. And I see you moving on. Okay, good, good, good. It's a 7 card, potential. Possibilities. We had another 7. There it is. There's another 7 right there. The Chariot is a very successful card, and it's about movement. This card is here to say that you have connected with the divine, you've been enlightened, you've taken control of your life, you've balanced your yin and your yang, you've connected with the Empress. The Empress is your mummy, and you're wearing her crown. So you have all the abundance, all the beautiful, creative abundance, nurturing whatever of your mom, the Empress, and your dad is the Emperor, and you know, you've taken control of your life. He's all about taking control. You've got his throne there. You are in charge. You've made a decision. You're going to go somewhere. You're leaving a situation. And this is for success. This means, this is a very successful card. It means that you have taken charge. You will be moving on. Now, whether you could be physically moving, but more so in this reading, I'm looking at this as mentally you are moving on. You know how to do it now. This Ace of Swords popped in. If it hasn't gotten there yet, it's coming. And it's helping you to figure out who you are, how powerful you can be to make this wonderful decision. Wow. This is very, very powerful, Libra. This is, okay, you're transforming also. Every reading for every sign has been a transformation. We're all transforming. I think it's that full moon in Taurus on Halloween. It's the start. It's cracking open something. We are all in a transformation mode right now. Hey, this is an energy oracle card that jumped out for you. Financial constraints. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's see what it says. That is a number 4. 13, 1, and 3 is 4. You have another 4 card, and it's right next to the other 4 card. 4 is about getting balanced, getting a foundation settled, getting grounded and centered and stable. Here you are working on your heart chakra. Here you are going to be working on your finances. This card, you know, I read this as a love reading. It could be business also. You've got a lot of pentacles here. Take it as it resonates in your world. Let me get to that 13 real quick. Restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time. You know, this card down here, let me interrupt for a second. This card right here, the 2 of Pentacles, talks about money problems. You're balancing your money. I read it as emotions just because of what I saw up here. But you could be balancing money. You could have some constraints right now. The 8 of Pentacles upside down, same thing. Instead of money coming in, you may be ending a cycle. Maybe ending a cycle in a job that you just does not fulfill you, and it's time to move on. You may be getting the information you need to move on from a job that is not working for you. Okay, so anyways, rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware that what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you have already. So, for all of you that this has something to do with an energy of a love connection, okay, you've got the story. For all of you that this has more to do with a business, which it very well could, you could have a business partnership with somebody that you got news that things weren't going right, and maybe you have to leave a job that you love. You could be heartbroken about it, you know? Somebody's ego got in the way. It could have something to do, and because of financial constraints, money card came out. Absolutely, you got these pentacles down here. So take it as it resonates in your life, Libra. But, you know, this is very powerful, and I love the fact that the universe is coming in to help, because you got the Devil and the Moon, and then to clarify, we got the Magician and the Chariot on top of the Ace of Swords coming in that makes everything better in your life. So, hey Libra, lots of love and light to you, and I will look forward to doing your reading in a couple of weeks. All right, thank you.